Farmers Insurance. Simple human sense.
Good morning, Mid-Michigan. We're starting to see some sunshine in the sky, but we still have a little bit of some cloud cover this morning. We're still seeing temperatures into the 30s, 34 degrees in Lansing and Grand Ledge, 34 in Jackson, and 33 degrees in Hillsdale. Satellite radar showing us those clouds, but eventually they will start to move out as we continue to see a beautiful day in the forecast. Temperatures will be getting into the 40s and 50s today with plenty of sunshine, so head outside and enjoy the sunshine for today. All the details on the forecast coming up in just a little bit. 6 News This Morning continues right now.
WLNS is here for you, celebrating 75 years of bringing you the news with 6 News This Morning.
Good morning, Mid-Michigan. It's Wednesday, April 16th. I'm Jorma Duran.
And I'm Megan Vaselli. Thank you so much for joining us.
6 News is here for you now with this morning's top stories. A new report shows the state of Michigan did not properly investigate well more than 100 child deaths.
The state's Auditor General conducted the new report and brought it before lawmakers. It found the deaths of 150 children went unevaluated by the department in charge of safety reviews.
Within the Health and Human Services Department is the Office of Family Advocate, or the OFA, which is responsible for performing safe system reviews following the deaths of children. Those reviews help identify areas where the system could improve and then communicate that information to the state. Well, the new performance audit found the OFA did not screen 150 child deaths between January 2023 and June of 2024 to determine if a safe system review needed to be complete. The audit also found the OFA failed to complete the safety review for 135 death notifications that met review criteria. 6 News will continue to follow this investigation.
The Michigan Senate just introduced a new bill that, if signed into law, would make swatting calls a 4-year felony. Swatting is when someone reports a fake crime resulting in a massive police response at a specific location. Sometimes SWAT teams even get involved, and the situation can become dangerous. State Senator Dana Polehanki introduced the bill yesterday alongside a companion bill which outlines penalties for swatting incidents. This legislation would make it so that anyone found guilty of swatting would face up to 4 years in prison or a fine of up to $2,000. And if someone gets hurt or dies because of the false report, the penalty could be worse. Stay with 6 News for updates on this new legislation.
The state ACLU is now suing the federal government after it revoked student visa statuses from dozens of international students studying at universities in Michigan. The organization was in court yesterday representing 4 of these students, 2 from the University of Michigan and 2 from Wayne State University. The ACLU claims the Department of Homeland Security provided no basis or evidence to revoke their student status.
Plaintiffs deserve a notice and an actual explanation for why their status is being terminated, and the opportunity to explain, this doesn't apply to me, this is wrong, I deserve to stay in the U.S. and complete my degree.
The defense argued that these students failed to maintain their status without naming what specifically led to that. Neither of the 4 students have any criminal record outside of a few resolved traffic violations, nor have they participated in any political protests, according to court documents. 6 News will keep you updated as these cases unfold.
The Trump administration faces new warnings from a federal judge this morning over its refusal to bring home the man mistakenly deported to a notorious prison in El Salvador. Supporters of Kilmar Abrego Garcia, including his wife, gathered outside of a Maryland courthouse, pushing the White House for his return. Inside the courthouse, a federal judge criticized the administration for not doing enough to bring back the man who the White House admitted it deported on accident. The judge warned she has, quote, no tolerance for gamesmanship or grandstanding, and ordered new depositions from several Trump officials. ICE officials argue he was a danger to the community and is an active gang member of MS-13. However, Abrego Garcia's attorneys say the only evidence of his alleged gang ties stems from a confidential witness.
2 of the nation's most high-profile health leaders are now hitting the road with a bold message. It's time to make America healthy again.
Rashad Hudson has an inside look at this new initiative.
We now have the sickest country in the world.
Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services Administrator Dr. Mehmet Oz are taking their message nationwide to promote a healthier America.
A healthy person has 1,000 dreams, and a sick person only has one.
Speaking to a crowd in Indianapolis, Kennedy pointed to an alarming statistic about the health of the nation's youth.
74% of our kids cannot qualify for military service.
Dr. Oz says the goal of his agency is to improve community health, combat chronic diseases, and lower health care costs.
Turns out that about the most patriotic thing you can do these days is to get healthy.
While health officials from the Trump administration are telling people to eat better and exercise, congressional Democrats are slamming them over proposed cuts to federal health programs. Indiana Democratic Congressman Andre Carson criticized the visit from Kennedy and Oz, saying, "I welcome any effort from our state to improve nutrition and healthy eating, but further restricting access to Medicaid and SNAP is the wrong way to go." The Trump administration insists it does not plan to cut Medicare or Medicaid. Reporting in Washington, Rashad Hudson.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather on the Sixes, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Well, we have some cloudy skies right now, but as the sun begins to rise and heat things up, we'll see those clouds dissipate and eventually see some sunny skies in the forecast. As you can see downtown, we have those cloudy skies in place. Temperatures are a little bit chilly, so if you're heading out the door this morning, you're probably going to want a light jacket. We're seeing temperatures into the 30s, 34 degrees from Lansing to Ionia, Hastings, and Jackson, 32 degrees in Hillsdale, and even into Coldwater. We're going to feel a little bit chillier as we have a little bit of a breeze moving in, and we have our feels like temperatures into the 20s, around 24 degrees in Lansing, 29 degrees in Jackson, and feeling like 22 degrees down in Hillsdale. As we can see, satellite radar is showing those clouds moving in, but as the day progresses, a high pressure system will take over and we'll see pretty clear skies in the forecast for today, maybe just a few fair weather clouds. I think those clouds will start to increase as we head into the day tomorrow, but for today we'll still see beautiful blue skies with plenty of sunshine, just a little bit chilly, so if you're like Baxter, the hairless guinea pig, you might just need a light jacket or just stay warm for the day. Grab an extra cup of hot coffee.
Yeah, there you go. All right. We appreciate it.
Coming up in our What's on the Web segment, how community members came together to help their local bookstore move to a new location.
All right, your time is 6:37, quickly approaching 6:38. We'll be right back.